Well, I suppose we might as well go ahead and get started, because even if she rolls in late, we always start with pliés and nothing there has changed.
Right.
Kimberly, remind me if you've joined us before?
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is your first time with us. All right, I'll make sure to do a little more extensive explanation with everything then.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me make sure that you can see. Can you see my feet? All right, yes. All right, starting with pliés. Everything is going to be either from first or from second. Demi is small, Rob is big. I'm not sure, Kimberly, what your background is, so I'm going to try to be less technical with my words. All right, so we're going to start. All the music starts giving us a 5, 6, 7, 8. So we open up our arm 7, take our hands to our bar on 8. 1, small plie, arm comes across. 2, extend up. 3, arm comes overhead. 4, extends back up, so that's 2 small. 1 big, we're going to take 4 counts to do the big or grand plie. Down 5, 6, all the way comes up, arm comes all the way down. Heels down on 7, close the knees on 8, and arms come up and present. And we do a big stretch forward, get 4 counts to go forward and stand back up again. Over 1, 2, up 3, 4, back, really lift through the chest, 5, 6, up 7, open up and 8. Same thing in second, small 1, 2, small 3, 4, large, heels stay down on this in second, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the stretch, we're going to go over our chair or bar or counter, 1, 2, open 3, 4, away from it, stretching, so 5, 6, close 7, close our feet and 8. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing again in first, 2 smalls, 1 big, stretch forward, back, open up, 2 smalls, 1 big, stretch over, stretch away, and close. I'll check in, we'll go to the other side. Holler if you have any questions about that.
I think I'm good.
Hear that?
Yes, I'm good.
You're good? Okay. One is not supposed to turn off. Disconnect. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stretch. 1, 2, lift, and back. 5. Open and feed. Small, another small, and big. Stretching over and away. And close feet all over again. Big. Stretching forward. And back. Open and open feet. 1. Small and big, heels stay down. Stretching over and stretch away. And close your feet back to first. All right, how'd that go? All right, cool. Other side, exactly the same. 7, 8. Small, small, and big. Heels can come up. Really keep those hips underneath. Stretch. And open your feet. Small, small. Keep the heels down on this big one. Keep the hips under. Stretching over. And away. Arms and close feet again. Hey. Stretching forward. And back. Open arms, open feet. Small. Small. Last big one. Stretch over. And away. Close and your feet. All right, that go well, hopefully, to start loosening everyone up. Michelle's still not with us, it's surprising. All right, two tendus. Actually, I'm gonna take a sock off for this. See better what's going on. I want you to really think about going through that demi point all the way to a full point each time. So the movement's going to be point through 1, shift 2, press back 3. You want to use the strength of your foot to push you back onto your standing leg. Close 4. And then this is going to seem fast, but the music's actually pretty slow. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So on those slow ones, I want everyone to really think about going through or really articulating every movement of the foot. And as we shift, shift, articulate as it comes back in. And then can you feel how that goes? Can you replicate it with the faster movements? So some really slow shifting movements, and then 4 fast ones. Same thing's gonna happen to the side. Through 1, shift 2, back 3, close 4, quick 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the back. For a lot of people, this feels a little more awkward than any of the other directions. Really make sure that leg's going to the back and not kind of sticking out to the side, okay? So you have to work really hard using your hips and butt to pull that leg directly behind you. And then to the side again. So we're gonna go front, side, back, side, shifting. Then 4 fast ones, we're gonna do it again. The second time through though, as we shift, we're gonna add a plie. So point, plie, point, close, same 4 fast ones. Point, plie, point, close, 4 fast ones. To the back, plie, up, down. It helps a lot when shifting to the back to think about where your weight is in your foot. It should be right over or slightly in front of your arch each time. Now I'm splitting my weight, coming back forward. 4 fast ones. Same thing to the side of the plie. Now, as I promised, we're gonna add some arms to this. So Kimberly, you can keep your hand here if you get confused. And it's kind of nice to kind of have the hands on the hips anyways to see if you're doing anything goofy with the body. We always want to be like a flagpole on that standing leg, really lifted out. You can keep your hand, option 2, keep your hand open here to the side. It's like a beach ball filled with helium, just lifting your arm up from underneath. For those of you ready to add some new arms, when the leg comes in front, we're gonna lift our arm up. And it's almost like you're peering underneath your arm, like you're lifting up a curtain, really stylized. 1, when we shift, that arm comes down. 2, lifts up. 3, close 4, arm stays up for the fast ones, 6, 7, 8, arm opens to the side, comes across the front on the shift, opens up again to the side, stays to the side for the fast ones. So you can kind of see a pattern here. For the back, the arm's gonna kind of swoop down, come up, and you're gazing out over your fingers, curves on the shift, straightens out to the reach on the point, stays reached for the fast ones, 7, 8, opens up again to the side, curves to the front on the shift, to the side, close, stays there on the fast ones. Same thing on the plie cycle. We're gonna come, and it does kind of do this scoop up. So scoop up, plie, arm comes down. So anytime we're shifting, the arm's coming to this curved position in the front, lifts back up, and then you do your quick ones. Opens to the side, comes across in the plie, opens to the side, do your fast ones, reaches, curves on the plie, reaches, stays reaching on the fast ones, opens to the front, opens, stays there for the fast ones, okay? You're gonna see the same pattern of arm movement in all of our exercises. When the leg is to the front, for the most part, the arm is up overhead. When the leg is to the side, the arm is to the side. And when the leg is to the back, the arm is reaching out front, okay? So we're gonna see the same pattern here with the shifting, comes to here, back up, side, shift, side, reach, shift, side. Reach, shift, reach, side, side, okay? You ready to put all that together? Awesome, and again, if you get lost with the arm, just leave it up to the side, and if it starts getting tired, just put it on your hip or your low abs so you can kind of feel like what your body is doing. All right, tendus. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Shift. 3, 4, fast, 5, 6, 7, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, scoop to the reach, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again with the plies. 1, plie, point, close, fast. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, fast. 5, 6, 7, reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, how did that go adding the arms?
Good.
Were you able to think more about keeping the hands soft and not turning into raptor claws by moving the arm around a little bit?
Yes.
Just a little bit, hopefully? Awesome.
A little bit. Other than kicking my cat a couple times to add extra complexity.
Hopefully the cat only needs a couple times to learn not to come close to your feet.
You would think.
All right, other side. Same exact routine. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Close and fast. 6, 7, side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Reach into the back. 1, 2, 3. Fast. 5. Side. Again with the plies. 1, 2, 3, 4, fast. 6, 7, side. 1, right, now it just feels weird with one fluffy sock on, one not. All right. Any questions about that before moving on? So that idea of pushing your foot into the ground to go through that demi point to full point and using that strength of your foot to get that extension is going to be a common theme through all the movements we do that has a leg extending out from us in some way. That's going to be true in this next movement, dégagés or disengage. I'm pushing my foot to the ground just like I did before, but at the last moment I'm giving my foot a flick to help lift my foot up off the ground. So I'm not kicking so much as it's just a very small disengage from the ground, okay? Starting, don't worry about the arms, nice and slow. Lift one, close two, and I'm using my inner thighs to squeeze my legs together quick. Two, this should be sharp. Up three, close four, fast ones, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're closing on the count. Then some brushes, nice and slow. 1, brush 2, brush 3, close 4, and we're going to throw a grand plie in here to stretch up, loosen up those quads from everything. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those pliés, that plie is much faster than our warm-up plie, so really think about the counts. You're down 5 by 6, you're here. Heels should be down on 7, knees close on 8, and that'll help keep you on pace to be ready for the next direction. Same thing to the side, slightly different here. 1, close 2, 3, close 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now instead of a brush, we've got a wiggle kick. 1, cross 2, out 3, 4, same thing, 5, 6, 7, 8. The back looks a lot like the front. Slow 1, close 2, 3, close 4, fast 5. It is not this fast. Brushing 1, 2, 3, close 4, grand plie, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then to the side, 2 slow, 4 fast. Wiggle kick. All that's happening is that knee is coming across and then back out again. And then close, grand plie. So it's just front side, back side. I'll switch to the other side, restart the music, and we'll do it again. Arms. Very similar as before. 1, they're up. On the fast ones, 2. As you do the brushes, it is going to open up to the side to be ready for that grand plie. If you're familiar with the sides, you can stay out there, all the way through the fast ones, all the way through the wiggle kick, grand plie. To the back, reaching for the slow ones, for the fast ones, opening up through the brushes to be ready for that grand plie, and then just hangs out on the side for the side again until you grand plie and does its little swoopy thing. Any questions on those arms? Far more simple than what we had with the tendus, where the arm had to keep moving around. Everyone good with that?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Dégagés. 6, 7, 8. 1, 3. Fast. 5, 6, 7. Brush. 1, 3. Close. 5, 7. Side. 1, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wiggle. Grand plie. Back. Brush. Side. Wiggle. Grand plie. All right, hopefully that felt good with the extra arm from there. I'm even having trouble with the arms because we've done it for so long with the arms just out to the side. I'm like, oh yeah, add that in. Everyone still with me?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, rond de jambes. I talk about this every single class. What you might have felt going back to the back is your hips having to tilt. And hopefully you felt that and resisted it a little bit, because we don't want to end up back here when we're done with our movements. We want to let the hips go as necessary, let that leg go back behind us, and then bring all that junk back underneath us again, okay? A couple ways to think about that: squeezing the butt to help get everything in alignment, squeezing the inner thighs together, because if you're here, for me, if I squeeze my inner thighs, everything gets back in alignment again. And then also thinking about lifting up, up, up out of that standing leg. So from the hip down, I'm pushing into the ground on that standing leg, and for the hip up, I'm trying to lift as tall as I can. So my foot is very active in the floor, and the rest of my body's lifting up. Makes me nice and tall. We're going to have to think about this in all kinds of different ways for the rond de jambe. Rond de jambe is just taking our leg around in a circle. We're going to do it on the ground and then lift it up a little bit in the air. So first is going to be slow ones. 0.1 around 2, 0.3 around 4. These counts are going to be very slow with the music. And 5, brush, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, brush 5, brush 6 and around, brush 7 and around, close 8. Same thing to the back, brush 1, around 2, brush 3, around 4, brush 5, brush 6, brush 7, close 8. Then we get to do it in the air. So no, don't have to do it any higher than we just did with dégagés. Brushing up 1, around 2, brushing up 3, around 4, brush on the count 5, brush 6, brush 7, close 8. And it's really tempting once that leg comes up in the air to start coming around in a circle before you finish that extension. And it's also very tempting to start closing your feet before you finish all the way around behind you. So try to keep a mental nerve eye on that. Same thing to the back. 1, around 2, feel that full circle. 3, around 4, so that when you go 5, when you hit those positions on the fast one, you know where they are. Close 8. A stretch. Don't worry about the counts. We're just going to reach out, fold over to the side, big circle with that upper body over your chair, around to the back, wind back up to present yourself to the heavens, coming back around again. Okay? Whew. I'm actually starting to get warm now. Oh my God. Arms for this. Actually, I didn't think about arms for the rond de jambe because they tend to get really weird, and I don't feel like getting too weird. Now, okay, let's get weird. Brushing up front, open up, brushing up front, open up. So you've got this kind of, as the leg comes forward, the arms can come up, and you're peering into that elbow. And as the leg comes around, you're like tossing your scarf into the wind. Okay? So peer and toss, peer and toss. The fast ones, we're just going to hold our arm out to the side. Same thing coming back, peer and toss, peer and toss. Hold the leg out, arm out, leg out to the side. Hold the arm out to the side for the fast ones. Same thing with the arm, leg up in the air. Okay? Arm and toss, peer, toss. It is going to be harder when it's in the air because now we've got this arm and this leg both coming around, and it's going to be really tempting to let your torso counterbalance that. So it's going to be even more important that we're lifting out that hip, pressing into the ground so that it all still stays very stable as everything moves. Okay? Also with that chest lift back, it's going to be an even more drastic back tilt to get that toss and the leg back behind you, okay? So don't think about crunching in the low back to make that happen. Think about lifting the sternum up and lifting through the hip as much as you can, extending out through the front of the hip to get that position to happen. So I'm lifting here and I'm stretching out the front to get that toe back position nice. It'll be a little bit easier to the back because we're going to lift and the arms going in the other direction, so it's not quite as difficult of a position to hold, maintain, and create in the first place. All right, so again, 2 slow, 3 fast, both directions, then in the air, 2 slow, 3 fast. All the arms are doing is lift and toss, scoop and toss, hold to the side. And even when the leg goes to the back first, we're still going to do a scoop and a toss, a scoop and a toss. Questions on that? And again, if it gets confusing, your body starts doing weird things, arm out to the side the whole time is fine. And if your arm starts getting tired, because I'm having you move it around a lot more, put it on your low abs, your hips, so you can kind of keep in touch with what's going on here. All right, let's do this. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close, 8. Up in the air. 1, really lift. 3, lift. 5, 6, 7, close, 8. 1, toss, lift, toss. 5, 6, 7, close, 8. Big language stretch. No one cares what the counts here. Okay. I'm going to check in with you real quick. How did that feel?
Few problems with the arms.
With the arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, like having the arm come around. You would think it'd be easy to have the arm and the leg coming around at the same time. But I know for me, having both the arm and the leg back can be pretty tough to not do a side crunch and actually do a proper squared off lift. Okay? Could you guys feel that kind of like lift that had to happen?
Yes, and then it got way far behind when I did it right.
Say what?
I tried to do the proper lift and then I got way behind on everything.
Oh, okay. Thinking so much got you kind of slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, adding these arms and suddenly we're back in our heads again instead of, I think you two have gotten to the point where you're thinking with your body instead of up here, and now I've pulled you back up in your head, which of course slows everything down. Well, other side, we get more practice. Six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, closing on 8 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8 in the air now. 1, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close, big stretch. Kathy, those arms feel a little better the second time around?
Yes, on the ground, good. In the air, I get a little.
Not so good, yeah. Totally normal. All right, fondues. This is the newer exercise that I've added. Nice, squishy, and slow. We're gonna start, let's not worry about the arms yet. Brush one, kind of like the dégagé, get nice and slow. Then we're gonna go into a passe plie, and that is, we're gonna plie that leg, we're already familiar with that. Passe is bringing that knee back and pointing our foot or toe at our knee. So that's 2, extend back to the front 3, close 4, pull up to the passe 5, extend down in front 6, down 7, close 8. And so our dégagés, our tendus have been very, very sharp. This should feel very squishy. You want to use all the music as you do this thing. Even on that close, as soon as that toe touches down, we're starting to come through that demi point and pull into first. Same exact thing to the side. Brush, point, brush, down, pull up, out, down, in. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow, 5, 6, 7, close 8. To the back. Think about bringing that booty underneath every time. Brushing out 1, bringing it in 2, out 3, close, bringing it in 4, brushing up 5, getting that knee to come all the way back behind you, 6, down 7, close 8. Same thing to the side. Brush, plie point, out, down, and little slow, squishy, flicky thing. Think about what it feels like as you bring that leg from either in front or behind you, how you have to bring that knee back with you, or you have to push it back behind you. Because after this, we're going to be doing kicks, and we're going to be coming through these same positions just much faster. So this is your chance to really feel like, what does it feel like to come through the passe, getting everything in alignment before coming down, or bringing everything back when you come back from extension. So it's nice and slow. Meditate on how the knee and the hips and the body work. We're just going to do really basic lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Just leave the arm up. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be a lot like the tendu arms, where when we go into plie, our arm comes to the front. Same thing to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So it's the same. Legs in front, arms up. Leg aside, arm aside. Leg is back, arm is reached. Only time it changes is during a plie where it softens in front of you. Okay? Make sense? Please let me know, because we've got like a variety of levels here, if I'm going too fast or too slow. More importantly, I don't care if I'm going too slow. Let me know if I'm going too fast. So let's do this. Six, 7, 8. Brush up. 1. Plie. Extend and down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Brush to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, exercises. How'd that go for everybody?
Good.
Okay, all right, all right. Other side from the top. 6, 7, 8. Brush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side. I told the last class that one's really short because personally I've always hated fondues. So I'm like, we'll just throw something in there and make it really short because I don't want to do it. Yeah, that's really good for me. How did that go for everybody?
Good.
Excellent, excellent. I suppose if someone wanted to, I could make that one longer next week, but I would be really disappointed if I had to do more of it.
I think adding the arms was enough I think adding the arms to all of these was enough. Give that a week or two to digest for me.
Beautiful. So I can also always make the arms more complicated too.
Not yet. Not
ready, okay.
This was fine. The rond de jambe, I was getting, my leg and arm were getting.
Yeah, I was, as you could tell, I was debating whether to put anything with that or not. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. You'll get used to it eventually. All right, last two ones are in a way the easiest because they're the same thing at two different paces. We're doing battements, which are the big kicks. We're gonna go through it slower and then go through it faster to really challenge you. The arms are gonna be really, really simple. Let's talk about the legs first. First time through, front side, back side, we're just doing kicks. No worry about arms. Kick 1, close 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the side. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and as high as you can without doing anything goofy with the body. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back. Bringing the butt underneath each time. 4 kicks to the back. You probably saw my leg kind of swing out to the side. Really try to work to keep it directly behind you. To the side again. 4 big kicks. We're kicking higher than this though. Second time through, front side, back side is going to be 2 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to work that passe position. We're going to come through. 5, 6. Then we're going to come back through the passe. 7 and 8. And that's called a développé and an enveloppé. Because we're developing the kick, and then we're enveloping the kick. Same thing to the side. Kick. 1, 2. Développé and enveloppé. Same thing to the back. The most awkward, I think, for most people. Kick. Kick, développé, get that knee behind you, and then kick, get the hips underneath when that knee comes to the passe. And same thing to the side, kick, kick, develop, envelope. All right, so it's twice through, 4 kicks in each direction, then it's kick plus flicks in each direction. Right then left, then I'll check in, and we'll do the faster version as well. Question, arms. Arms are really basic. If your leg is kicking to the front, the arm is up. Whether we're kicking or flicking doesn't matter. To the side, the arm is to the side. When it's to the back, the arm is reaching to the front. To the side, arm is to the side, even if we're flicking. All right? Really, really basic arms. Questions? Beautiful. Slow version first. 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, underneath each time. Now with a flex to the front. 2 normal. Develope. Envelope. To the back. Get that knee behind you. Booty. Whew. Hopefully that felt all right. We're gonna go straight into the other side. Six, 7. Wait, hold on, I lost count already. 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. To the back. To the side. Now with the flickies. Oops, sorry. I'm okay. All right, how'd that go for everyone? Good?
Good, good, good.
Nice, easy arms. All right. Kathy and Teresa, you know what's up next? The faster version? Same exact thing. So if you've got that feeling in your body, and you can just kind of, ideally, execute it with a faster one, I am not going to count very much, because it's also like just on the edge for me, especially on my left side. So it's the exact same thing, front side, back side, 4 directions, with the 4 kicks, 4 directions with the kicks and flicks, and we'll switch. All right. 6, 7, 8. 1, 3. Side. Back. Flips. Everyone still good?
Good.
Last exercise on the left side. 6, 7, 8. Flips. to catch my breath. Always after that one. All right, so Kathy and Teresa, this is the second time you've done it slow to fast back to back. How did the fast feel this time?
Oh, much better.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable with the movements. The
Oh,
first
good.
time around, I had a dog and a person almost walk into, they came up the stairs. So it wasn't a cat, but I still felt much, my
Yeah,
legs.
I thought I heard some ruckus going on. I assumed it was the cat again.
Yeah.
All right, Kimberly, how are you doing?
She's on mute.
I think you're on mute. I'll unmute you. I don't have that power. Oh, well, okay.
Ah, there we go. I'm
Okay.
unmuted.
All right.
Sorry, the wireless mouse takes a minute to wake
So as a
up when I'm
reminder-
trying to use it.
Oh, are you saying something? I still can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the wireless mouse I'm using sometimes takes a second to wake up.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm frantically moving it around and nothing is happening.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we see you in future classes.
I really enjoyed this.
Oh, good, good. So again, no classes this weekend, so I'm doing a weightlifting coaches course all weekend at god awful early in the morning, through the whole day pretty much. And then I will resume again this time next week, Thursday at 3.
Right.
Fantastic.
I'll be here.
All right, awesome. I'll probably put this one also up on the YouTube. So if you want to do your own ballet bar class, this plus some other previous ballet classes are already up there, so you can kind of follow along some other ones.
Yeah, if you could put this up for the arms, because in a week I'll have forgotten what the arms were
Yeah.
supposed to do.
I'll
So
absolutely
the
do that.
arms, make sure
That'll be
your
part of my
arms-
to-do list this afternoon.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the YouTube is under your name.
Yeah, it's either under my, and I'll post a link to it on Facebook again once I have it all loaded up. It's
Okay.
either under my name or Physical Revelry, which is my IG. I don't remember what I named it.
I got onto it and subscribed and I can't remember what it was.
Okay, I'll post it to Facebook again once everything's loaded up.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, thanks for joining
Great.
everybody.
Enjoy your
Bye.
train. Bye.